Across the week on the Jazz Breakfast, Al Jarreau's been with us. We've been going through the greatest hits. I think we've probably got the greatest one coming up, first of all. But I'm just going to talk about the coffee, because you brought in your own coffee.
I brought in my own.
You go around with this really classic 1913, well, it was Stanley flask.
Hobo-Sock coffee, you know.
Hobo-Sock coffee. So, do I dare ask how you make Hobo-Sock coffee?
Well, you just take an old sock and put some coffee in it and boil the water over some sticks out in the outback.
So this is
pour it through.
Can you order this at Starbucks?
Yeah.
Could I have a Hobo-Sock to go?
Yes.
With a shot of caramel. And would that be with whipped cream, sir?
Great?
Hobo-Sock.
Al Jarreau's Hobo-Sock coffee.
Would you like that grande al venti? That's fine. But do you take...
Nigel, you're nuts, you know. You're a little whack.
So do you take this flask everywhere with you?
Everywhere. Everywhere,
That goes with you like somebody would do a laptop or something. You take your flask.
Yes. Other people have their vices.
Yeah. And yours is your coffee. Well, I've got to say, it's got a flavour to it.
Yeah.
It's not like something I've ever tasted before, but it's got a flavour to it. We're going to do, the final one is Morning. It has to be, really, doesn't it? And again, we're looking at the video for this. You were cut into cartoon for this cartoon. Back then, there's a little radio dancing on the shelf and a packet of Cheerios.
Right.
And
a little newsboy kind of character.
Yeah. And it's lovely. But when you look at it, of course, you can see it's all very, just cut and pasted on there. Do you remember shooting that video? Because you would have been just in a blue room, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's it. And the character, just a little bit of me. The character that is me is a cartoon character, so I'm not there in person a lot. Yeah. But what's really important is that David Foster and Jay Graydon, that friendship was immensely important for me. Jay Graydon and David wrote music together. In fact, they had a band together and did music that was mostly played abroad, not so much in America. And there was this song, and they played it for me. I fell in love with it, and did so much of the lyric while listening on with my headset on an airplane, and that's where the flying imagery comes from. My heart will soar with love that's rare and real. My smiling face will feel every cloud. Then higher still beyond the blue until I know I can, like any man, reach out my hand and touch the face of God. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, flying on an airplane. That's where it came from.
Oh, that's quite something. Is there something you haven't achieved, Al, that you want to do? Someone you want to sing with, a particular type of album, or anything actually in your life?
Well. How about 20 more years of this the same? That's what I'd like to achieve. I'd like to be healthy enough. John Hendricks, I'll sing with in a few weeks at the North Sea Jazz Festival. John Hendricks is 90, maybe 91.
Yeah, wow.
And still singing. I'd like to do that. But there's a Brazilian record somewhere in me that should come soon. And there's some music that I have done with a big band, the Metropole Orchestra, and I'm going to sing with them at North Sea, and so that's the first of the big band things that will be out there. But there's other big band music that is more typical of what big bands have always been that I really ought to do. So yeah, there's stuff to do, man.
All right, you make sure you do it. That's it. Al Jarreau, thank you.
And Nigel, thank you, man.
Pleasure. Thank you. It's been absolutely wonderful.
What a
Thank
pleasure.
you.